Hello everybody and welcome to PrimePlays Rogue Legacy. This time we're going to try and unlock the Shinobi, definitely. And we're definitely going to try and, get better at using our... can't see in 3D. Let's give that a go. We're definitely going to try and get better in this episode at using, our special abilities and our magic, I've only got 14 gold. I think I can do a little better than that. So we need at least, I think it was 630 for the Shinobi. Let's find out, but overall I'm just going to try and have fun and try and hone my skills a little bit. If we get the 630, that's great. I shouldn't have eaten that. And if we don't, then we don't. You know what? It's not the end of the world. Oh, I see. That's actually quite cool. I have absolutely no problems with that stereo blind there. That was some pretty bad damage on my part, but you know what? Let's face it, I've taken worse. I have indeed taken worse. Let's actually try and do what I said I was going to do in the first place and try and get some of these magic hits on enemies. It's not working out so well for us against this one, so we'll just give him a little hit there. I think I just need a bit more practice with the magic though, and to do that I just need to remember to move it for. See, I saw that wiggling, so I am getting better at noticing Doombuses at the very least, Let's throw out some magic here. I was about to say it didn't work so well, but at least we got one of them, which allows us to focus this guy down and get the kill pretty easily. I was hoping to maybe bounce off of that because I was a little worried there might be spikes below, but it wasn't so bad. We'll keep firing here, watching out for the skeleton below us. They throw bones in a very similar fashion, I think I mentioned before, to the ones in Castlevania. Let's deal with him before going up and dealing with that guy. We'll just take our time and plough through it systematically. Just do a little jump there, and yeah, it's the first run of the episode. It seems I've already got my eye in, What do we got here? We got one of those little story books, so that gives us something to have a little read. Find out a bit more of the story behind this. Journal entry number 4. Everything about this castle is off. I can't seem to keep track of my headings, and there is no sun or stars to guide me. I find myself backtracking constantly and must painstakingly map out my progress, lest I go in circles. The maps I've pilfered off the corpses of other adventurers are breathtakingly inaccurate. It's almost as if they were describing a different castle altogether. Perhaps this place does something to the mind. Or are the stones truly shifting beneath my feet? I think that's quite a nice little in-world... excuse isn't the right word, like reasoning, I guess, for, why it's randomly generated. That worked out so much better than I hoped for. Definitely we'll keep that in mind for the future. We have a Doombus here, so we don't have any spells left. Maybe I've been a little overzealous with them, but you know what? We're not going to be going for the boss on this run. I think after my woeful defeat earlier. What do we get here? Blood Cape? That sounds good. I don't really know what a Blood Cape would do, but it doesn't stop me wanting one. Let's try and focus down. They're staying together quite well. We'll try and focus one down. There we go. So it's only when they're right next to it. Ooh, that was some bad damage there. Got them in the end though. We took a lot of damage in the process, so maybe that's something to work on, dealing with that situation there. But as I say, it could have gone a lot worse. That went slightly better though. We're at 319 gold. I really want to get to 600. Let's try a double jump there, Prime. There we are. We'll take this Doomvis out. I'm only really doing this in the hopes that we get, a few pennies out of it. Got another Doomvis there. I didn't actually see it move, although I think it might have been. I just was trying to be safe, Let's get away from this. I can't believe we took damage there. I hit it, but we still took damage, which is, the story of my life. As I said, we're not going to go and do the boss, but we will take the HP, and we will take the MP. And we'll take this gold. Come on, gold. Excellent. So we've now got enough for the Shinobi, which is kind of what we wanted to do for this run. What do we got down here? Can I get to this somehow? Is this like a secret area, maybe? What do we got here? No? No way in, huh? Okay. We'll try and figure out a way to get through to there. Let's some more MP. And if I remember rightly, this is one of the places that takes us down to a different area, isn't it? Yes. No. That looked pretty horrible. I'm wondering if that's maybe one of the last areas or something, because that looked terrifying. Let's check out the map here. We haven't... Okay, so we're going to go up and to the right, I think. We haven't been that way yet. And as I say, I just want to kind of farm as much gold out of this area as possible. You know? Maybe if we get like 1200 or something, we might have enough for... I panicked a little bit there and jumped straight into an enemy, apparently. Well, that was enough of that. I was going to say maybe we could get enough gold for a damage upgrade as well, or a health upgrade, but that didn't happen. Still, as a first run, that didn't look too bad. IBS, even the most valiant heroes can suffer irritable bowels. Isn't that the one that just makes you fart? I'm really liking these orb launches, but I should get better with the other spells, you know? Yeah, let's go for a barbarian queen, Lady Lisa. The luscious Lady Lisa. She's very talented with a few issues, so she's a savant. Okay. I guess we'll find out what that is, and we're going to unlock the Shinobi. There we are. So that gives us the Shinobi, a super fast, super deadly warrior who wears a super headband. They can take a lot of hits. They can dish out the pain, believe it. Okay. Then we get a crit chance up, and we can haggle lower Charon's toll by learning how to barter with death itself. Okay, that might be something really worth taking, but I think we should try and unlock the miner, especially if, you know, we're going to be farming for gold for a few runs. So that's 650. So that's what we're aiming for next. Didn't we also unlock a blood cape or something like that? What's this? 525 for that. It gives us extra armor. That could be worth having. Let's face it, my survivability is not high enough to... Just +1 vampirism. What do we think that is? Lifesteal or something? It does lower our health quite significantly. It's something to think about for the future, though. Maybe some lifesteal would do us good. You never know. Confirm that 100 gone, because there's nothing we could spend it on. And our spell was the blade wall. We'll try and use that to our advantage, and we will try and use our Fuzzro Dark like that. You know, a little bit more as well. I hate this room, and that's why, because I just try and rush it because I dislike it so much. You know, to deal with these. I didn't see the spikes up there, guys. Look, sometimes I don't pay attention. I think that's going to be become a key feature of these videos. Is, you know, Prime's such a fucking scumbag. He didn't even pay attention anymore. You know. It's not because the game's hard. It's through my own lack of skill sometimes. But that was the point of this playthrough. If you read the description, is actually just to try and get better at these sorts of games, these platforming games. You know. And of course have fun. But we've had that conversation before. You know. We'll just take our time getting this last barrel. Some people might say, was it worth it for nothing? And you might be right, you know. Let's go this way. I like the look of this way. I like the cut of your jib, see? No. What is a jib? Is it like I want to say it's like the jawbone. Let's just not get hit with some dumb damage like that. Come on, we're beyond that kind of level of damage, let's face it. A blood sword. What does a blood sword do? It was a blueprint. Wondering if... I'm not sure what happened there. I'm wondering if it's, you know, another vampirism kind of item. Okay, so it just destroys all the stuff in the room. I guess that might be handy for when things are on the spikes there. If I remember rightly, doesn't this give you... Pray for assistance? What do we got? Hedgehog's Curse! Okay, I don't really know what that means. I thought so. I was going to say, does it mean like we lose money every time we get hit? Because if so, I don't want to have to deal with that. Let's get that dealt with for starters. So that doesn't block hits. That's a bit of a worry. My lord, this room was tough. I'm surprised we've survived it at all, in all honesty. Let's deal with him. Or at least get him knocked down there. We're able to open this? Ah, we have to defeat all the enemies to open this. Okay, we can do that. Except I've just seen that there's a huge guy down there. And if I remember rightly, we didn't do so well against that the last time we came up against it. So... I don't know if we should try, but I kind of want the fairy chest. So I guess we'll just have to take our time. And we'll hit here. There we are. Ah, we got taken out by the spikes. I kind of figured that would happen, but I think the Blade Wall would have done quite well against him. I guess we'll find out next time. What's this? Anything far away is blurry, bold and beautiful. Drops and teleports to your shadow. I can imagine that being quite handy at times, but not right now. Should we just go straight up Paladin with Hypergonadism? Alzheimer's, okay. Fires a let's take the dagger. I didn't even see how much cash we got. 154, so basically nothing. Can we afford anything? No. I guess we'll just leave. Let's check out, yeah, because we got a new sword here. Another 500 to unlock. Minus 30 health, minus 2 damage. Extra weight. Adds vampirism. I kind of don't want to take the hit to the health, because let's face it, I'm not doing very well at surviving for long periods of time at the moment. But at the same time, I feel like lifesteal might really help me. Maybe if we upgrade our health a couple of times and then take the lifesteal, that might work. That's a Doomvis up there. That also was a Doomvis that I maybe should have just taken my time. There we are. At least we one-hit those with this character, you know. So it could be a lot worse. It could indeed be a lot worse. This room isn't so bad. We won't take damage on this one. It would have been quite funny if I had, really, straight after saying that. This room, on the other hand, it does have a chest in it. Do you know what? Let's just do that. I don't. Oh, that was so not worth it for what, only 110 gold. Let's bide our time. I should have double jumped. I'm an idiot. Look, I have problems with those. Maybe I should be using the D-pad instead of the analog stick. Problem is the D-pad on the Xbox 360 controller is absolutely terrible. Let's go for Circle Elbow. It's been a while since I've been an Archmage, so let's do that. 297, still not enough to get anything, I believe. No, 525, 375, 500. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit more cash than 297 to do anything. We need at least 500. We need at least 500 on this run, guys. I know we can do it. By we, I do mean I, of course. I'm sure you're all sat there watching, just like, yeah, don't include us in this crime. It's, you know, it's not our fault. You're terrible. And you would be right, but I meant a collective we, as in myself and my character, maybe. I don't know. Look, just go with it, okay? Just go with it. It's, oh, we didn't one hit that skeleton, hey? That was some bad damage there. That was totally me. I just wasn't paying enough attention. Let's throw out one of those, yeah. That'll do. That will certainly... Luckily I saw that moving in time, this Doomvis. You know, so it turns out the mages have quite a lot less damage, so I really do need to be focusing on spells a hell of a lot more than I have been with these guys. Fortunately, we've only got a spell that goes up, so we'll have to do that. That seemed to work. That is my perfect ideal sort of situation for dealing with these guys, really, isn't it? You know, let's get some practice in. So it really does need to be like the tip of the sword, just the tip of the sword there. You know. Sorry, that was a little crude, and some of you might think that's beneath me. And what I would say to you guys is, that's some bad damage there. That was even worse. What I would say to you guys who think that that is beneath me is maybe watch some more of my videos. It's really not. At least that's that dealt with. We'll try and get some extra gold here, and really could do with some help. I don't want to die at 363 again, you know. 500 I will be okay with, but 363 is not enough to buy anything again, you know. And I will feel absolutely terrible about it. What do we got here? We've got some gold. We've got what looks like a 50s style jukebox. Let's fonz it. Hey. I quite enjoy that. That's the boss song, I believe. Nope. We do not have enough health to take on that room, unfortunately. So we'll just carry on playing with a little bit more, I guess, driving music. You know, not driving as in like driving a car or anything, because I don't drive. I live in rural Oxfordshire. Bus connection's good enough. I've just not felt the need to. That health is definitely something we needed. But more, it gets you kind of pumped up, so we know that that's a Doomvis even before it started shaking. You could just see its placement there in front of the bookshelf. Why would a painting be in front of a bookshelf if it wasn't really a painting? It was a Doomvis. And I died. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I don't even think we got to the 500 we needed, did we? I like the Archmage. Let's go with that if we're trying to practice using more magic. We should definitely go with that. 451. 420 for the mana up. That might be a good thing. 435 for magic damage up. 460. Crit chance. I do like the idea of getting a slightly better crit chance. I mean, it's only 2%, but it's a start. If we're playing as a mage, you know what? We'll save that for bad runs. If we're playing as a mage, let's put our mana up, and we can worry about crit chance maybe on a shinobi run or something. Haven't come across a shinobi yet, unless I did and just didn't read it. You know. Let's jump straight into this. Hit these on the way past. I do wonder if that door is like the main boss or something. I don't really know. I forgot that chair, didn't I? It had nothing in it, so that was a bit of a waste of time, you know? I don't have to deal with your shit anymore, my friend. Thank you. I was at least polite about it, you know? Gotta mind your P's and Q's. Get on with anyone, anywhere. Just, you know, be polite. Oh, that's so fucking bland of you. Yeah, but nobody likes a rude asshole, you know? Let's try and deal with that. Is he firing those backwards? Yeah. Okay, so that's something to remember. We're firing our spells back to front for some reason. Probably should have read what his skills did. That was... Do you know what? Fuck this room. We can deal with this. There we go. That actually was... I surprised myself there. That was, you know, not the best. We still took damage, but let's face it, it was better than my usual play. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was terrible. Okay. At least we know for next time, maybe, that if we come across this room. So we go across here. Up. That was dumb of me, really, wasn't it? Okay, so we know next time we come across this room, that's how we do it, and maybe we can get it in those 5 seconds. Those fairy chests usually have really good things in them, which you'd expect, really, because it's a challenge just getting to them either within the time limit or, you know. So this, it does go through there. Cool. It's a good thing for us to keep in mind, you know. That was so stupid of me. I should have been a bit more patient, but you know what? I just wasn't. We need like a third double jump there. I guess, you know, a triple jump would be the correct word to use. It would make a little more sense, at least. That was terrible damage. Maybe I shouldn't have double jumped there, but these things happen. I didn't even see how much gold we got. I need to keep paying attention to that. There's just a lot to pay attention to, guys. Knave Shinobi. Should we go with an ADHD Shinobi? I think we should. Quantum Translocator could work. And I think it makes sense in the context of a Shinobi, you know? 220 is not enough for anything. So I'm going to try and stop being, you know, a complete scumbag. That is a very fast character. 105 health isn't too bad. Wow. We're going to have to get used to this speed here. I feel like this is what's going to get us killed, this speed. Because I guess that Shinobis are generally very fast characters anyway. Still, it's helping our dodge quite a lot. I guess it's just because I'm having to pay attention a little more. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's some of you watching saying, no, you're playing just as terribly, Prime, but you're just playing terribly faster. And to you, sir, I would say, yeah, fair enough. Could you not? There we go. Just double checking that's not a Doomvis, because we're moving so fast that I feel like even if they were moving around, I wouldn't really be paying all that much attention. Let's get up here out of the way of that rocket fire to start with, and jump across. We want to keep an eye on our health. We're not doing so well, but we definitely want to deal with that Doomvis. We are doing a heck ton of damage by the looks of things as well, actually. There we go. Should we wait for this to come back and then... worry about it? Yeah, let's do it. There we go. That wasn't so bad. We dealt with that room in a fairly timely manner. Didn't rush it. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, you know. I feel like I should be playing it like this when I've, you know, had one too many energy drinks or something. Now, I have a confession to make, guys. Look. I know it's, oh, no looking means I have to do it that way, doesn't it? Okay. Well, we know that for the future. I'm surprised I got through that without taking any damage. Yeah, my confession is, I know it's a terrible stereotype and what have you, and I'm not saying I eat and drink them all the time, but I actually genuinely really have a love of Mountain Dew and Doritos. More than I like to admit, but I will admit it. Mountain Dew tastes good, okay? I know it's not such a big thing over here, but in the US it's kind of pushed as like gamer stuff, and I wouldn't say that at all, you know. I think gamers come in all shapes and sizes with many different palettes of food and what have you. Now, while I wouldn't consider myself too much of a foodie, I like to make good food. I cook fresh, you know, every day with the missus, and what are we doing here? Test my dexterity. You get one shot, but it's free of charge. If you succeed, I'll give you a nice reward. 10 daggers to destroy 8 targets. I don't like my chances in this, guys. That's one. Can't miss 2 more shots. That's 2. Okay, so we just can't miss. You can feel the focus energy. That's it, we fucked it. Let's just get this dealt with. Oh, we're still getting gold for them. Maybe I shouldn't have been wasting those daggers. Ah well, we didn't do so well. Couldn't even hit 8 targets. Yeah, well, maybe with practice, come across that a few more times, we'll be able to do it. I saw him... We'll just not talk about that, okay? I was going to say I saw him wiggling just as I was coming down, unfortunately. But we had to go with the Shinobi, so I'm pretty happy with that. Should we have another Shinobi with my favourite spell? Not that I hit much with it, I just like it because you can kind of just fire and forget it, really. 588. Actually, that's... I believe what we needed for... something? 500 for a blood sword. Didn't we want the chest plate? Extra armor. We're going to take that. It'll help our survivability a little. Let's face it, a hell of a lot more. You know. And that can only be considered a good thing. So we'll do this one last run here. See if we can get a... maybe try and unlock the miner. If not, you know... we could always... that was some bad damage there. I kind of want to get my health up a little before taking on the boss, but maybe we can give it a try. What do you think, guys? Should we try and find the boss and then lock it down, teleport it to the next run? We seem to hit a Doomvis there. Let's just wait for him to come to us and deal with him there, like that. That wasn't so bad, guys. We don't want to deal with your shit, and we certainly don't want to deal with your shit either. He's just friendly. That's the thing, is I feel bad because I feel like he just wants to make friends. Bit of health there, that's always much appreciated. We're running very low on mana though, in that we essentially have none. With no special ability for them. I was hammering why they're hoping for something good to happen, but nothing was. We'll deal with that chest in a moment. But first I just want to deal with him. We'll worry about all the items after we've dealt with all the enemies. You know, and hopefully don't die in the process. Pretty sure that's all of them. Yeah, we definitely want this gold. I need to remember that I do have this little dash maneuver, you know? And I dashed right into it. Well, that was absolutely terrible. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything unlocked on that run. And I think I'll call it here. I'll end the video here. This, of course, has been PrimePlays Rogue Legacy. And as always, if you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, give a positive or a negative comment. Do leave that. And remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching.